Hi, and welcome to this video tutorial where we are going to look at how to write a right outer join within SQL. This video is part of a series of videos where we will look at the beginnings of learning SQL and go through various introductory topics. If you want to find all the other videos in this series, you can subscribe and then you can look at all those videos in the playlist for this series. I also have all of the videos available listed on my website, which is www.padsresearch.co.uk. That's physics, aviation and data science. So let's have a look at the right outer join. We start off by writing a select statement. So we're going to select a number of columns from one table. So that's going to be the product table. But how do we also get data from another table with a right outer join? Well, the syntax is that we need to say the keywords right outer join. So that means we're going to take everything on the right hand side, regardless of whether it exists on the left hand side in this product table. So let's join that to another table. Let's join that to production dot, and then we'll join it to the product model this time. And we're going to give that an alias. We'll call it PM for product model, and we'll join that on where the P, or the product model ID, is equal to the PM, or the product model, dot, and we'll copy and paste that so we don't have to type it twice. And we'll join it to the PM product model ID. So that's going to join the product table and the product model table, where we get a product model ID that's in both and that they both match. Now, because it's a right outer join, it will bring back everything from the product model, regardless of whether or not it exists in the product table. So if we execute that, if we haven't made any mistakes, and we need to connect again and go back to the EventureWorks database, so let's execute that again. So what you can see here is we've got this product model ID, which is from the product model table, and all of these have a value in them. None of those are null. They all bring something back. And that's because it says bring back everything from product model, because it's on the right hand side, regardless of whether there is a product record corresponding. So if we look at this section here, you can see that we have a product model, because that's, or product model ID, because that's in the table on the right hand side, but it didn't find anything in the product table, which is on the left hand side. So these are all null values. So whether you use a right or left outer join, simply saying either bring back everything from the right hand side, regardless of whether or not it's on the left hand side. If you use a left outer join, it would say bring back everything on the left hand side, regardless of whether or not it is on the right hand side. So in this case, this is the left hand side, so this is the product table, and then this is the right hand side, so this is the product model table. To make that a little bit easier to see, we could put it on the same line, so we've got left hand side and right hand side. And we join the two tables together using the on keyword, and we specify how the relationship should work. So in this case, it's saying that the product ID, or the product model ID, must match on both sides. If you'd like to go into some more detail on how we can use various different joins, then I have another course, which is a complete course in SQL with SQL Server, and there we'll look at some more examples, and we'll spend a little bit more time going a bit more slowly on how to work with these joins. You can find a link to that at the end of this video. In the next video, we're going to look at how to write cross joins, and in the video after that, we're going to look at how we can write joins but with multiple conditions. So rather than just having one join here, we might want to have multiple different conditions. So we'll look at a few different ways that we can join various joins together.